see you from across the room. It's kinda crowded here, but I know you see me too. Everybody's singing, oh, everybody's singing, oh. I don't know what it is about you. It must be in.
Good morning, guys, and welcome back to the channel. For those of you that are new, my name is Anna, and this is At Home with Anna. Today we are taking you guys along with us for a week in Florida. We are leaving, it is 8 a.m., just about 8 a.m., and on a Sunday, and we are driving straight to Gainesville. We're going to be staying the night in Gainesville, one night, and then we're driving over to St. Augustine, and we're going to stay a few nights there, and we possibly might go back to Gainesville and stay another night. We're going to see how we feel. So we're going to take you guys along with us for the ride. We're going there because Ernie's starting a project in February, and we want to kind of get the lay of the land. And yeah, so anyways, sit back and enjoy the video. It was so lovely arriving in Florida, the Sunshine State, too warm, although this day that we arrived it was freezing. But it was so nice. We arrived in Gainesville, that Hampton is where we stayed, and we just stayed one night here and just kind of got to the lay of the land because this is the area in which Ernie is going to be working. So we just kind of wanted to tour the area. This is the next day. I didn't get any footage of our hotel room because we were exhausted. It ended up taking us 10 hours with stops, and we just wanted to unpack and get in our pajamas and crawl into bed. We were so tired. So the next morning we got up and we toured. We ate here at Harry's, and we just kind of toured the little downtown area. This is the little historic, if you will, downtown area of Gainesville. It is college, full of college students and full of bars and restaurants and shops and all of the things that you would expect to find in those areas. We wanted to kind of take a look around at the apartments that were within walking distance to that area. So we kind of drove around and looked around and thought that it might be an area that we might want to stay at. So we were in love with this little area here. This area leads into the bed and breakfast area of the, all still within walking distance of the downtown. And I fell in love with it. I just thought it was so beautiful. I could imagine when I was visiting, taking walks in the morning, going to get a coffee, and just kind of walking around and looking at the homes, which is something that I really enjoy doing.
Is a dancer in the dark, spinning, laughing, twirling through the back door of your heart.
One of my favorite things to do when I go on vacation is to get out and walk the neighborhoods. We did not do that on this day, but we did drive through some neighborhoods just to kind of get a look at some of the real estate. I thought that we might want to rent a little cottage as opposed to an apartment, but then when we started thinking about it, the upkeep of a single, dwelling, comes with a lot more responsibilities. So we quickly set that aside and, decided an apartment would probably be best because Ernie likes to work out, and I mentioned that in a video. So we spent a little while just driving around the immediate area around the historic downtown, and then we were going to head to a couple of neighborhoods that the waitress at the restaurant had told us about that she thought would be really good when I told her what we were looking for. And so we were going to drive there. They weren't too far away, but I still wanted to just kind of see on the way there, so everything in between the historic area and Ernie's job area, and then the area that she was telling us about. I still wanted to see what was in between there. And yeah, the home was not it. So we decided to go ahead and take off to those areas, but first we were going to go ahead and get a car wash because the car was filthy after that 10-hour drive. I always enjoy going through car washes with people when they get their car washed on video, but we're going to do that, and then we're going to head to those two areas and check them out and see if it's someplace that we might want to spend our time in. Good morning, guys. So we arrived last night. I showed you guys the hotel where we were staying at. We stayed in the little downtown area of Gainesville. It is so charming. You guys got to see some clips of that. We were kind of thinking when Ernie comes to the project here, that might be a good area for us for when I'm here visiting. It's a nice place to walk to coffee shops and shopping and restaurants and that kind of stuff. So anyways, it's in the college district. It is literally right up the street from University of Florida. And so it's a big time college town. So now we are driving about 20 minutes away to another place that the waitress at the restaurant, we ate at Harry's last night, and she told us of a couple places that are about 20 minutes away and 40 minutes away, and we're thinking we might like that just because Ernie's project is very close to where we were at, and it's so close that if he wanted to walk to work he could, which is great. There were some really cute hotels. I think I mentioned it in the video that I thought that, not hotels, I'm sorry, apartments. And I thought those would be really perfect. But our only thing is, because it's a college town and it's so close to the university, what are the weekends and nights and all that going to look like, with college students? So we don't want to be left, awake at night with parties and that kind of stuff. But what we've observed so far is that it is a very safe little town. Driving through neighborhoods, people have their scooters out in the front lawn with no hesitation. They don't have to worry about somebody coming and taking it. The police presence and the sheriff's presence is very much there, so it feels very safe here, wouldn't you think? Very safe here. It's charming. The homes are amazing. We're just blown away by all the moss hanging from the trees, and everything is so different here. Beautiful. It's just beautiful. It's great. It's a great little town. So anyways, we're driving to a couple of other places. I'll get some footage of it. Thinking, I asked her about traffic. I said, well, if that's someplace we end up, what about traffic? 'Cause I'm more concerned for Ernie. I don't want him sitting in traffic. She said it's not bad at all, and rush hour is not really a rush hour. So that's good to know. But if he has peace of mind staying, getting an apartment away from the college campus, knowing that he's going to be able to sleep at night, that is a big thing. And then also he loves to work out. So I don't know if the apartments near the university that we saw have gyms. So that's also something that we kind of look for because he likes to work out in the evenings. It's kind of his routine. So if we find an apartment complex, it would benefit us to have a gym included. So that's another thing. So we're going to check out a couple different places and see. And we're going to do that, and then I think we're going to head straight to St. Augustine. That is our next stop. We only stayed one night here in Gainesville. We didn't feel like we needed to be here for longer than one night and a few hours the next day, just kind of getting the lay of the land, kind of figuring it all out. Ernie will have more time because when he first starts the project, he won't be having to get an apartment. He'll stay in a hotel, so that'll kind of give him an idea of what traffic looks like and all that kind of stuff. So we don't have to like decide today, but we wanted to take this time to kind of look around and see where we might want to stay. And let's see. Sorry, I'm looking at directions for him. Oh. So we've only been driving for a few minutes. We're only 12 minutes away from our first apartment complex. So it might work. It might work to stay this far away. So we'll decide. But anyways, after we check out these two areas, I think we're probably gonna head to St. Augustine. Both of us are really excited to check that place out. That was where the original project was supposed to be, and so we were super excited that that's where he was gonna go because the beach, hello. And that still may be down in the future. That may still be an option, but we really wanted to check it out. It's only an hour and a half drive from here, so it's someplace we're going to be able to visit anyways while he's working in Gainesville. So anyhow, yeah, so we're going to go check out those two areas. I'll get some footage for you guys, and then we're headed to St. Augustine, and we're going to take you guys with us. This is a perfect area for anybody that is looking for all the amenities, new construction, everything that you could possibly want to do or have near you. We fell in love with the area, and so we just were kind of driving around, and as you can see, or you will see in just a minute, they're still building. So you can get construction that I believe they started building these in 2021. But they are continuing to build out this area. So we were just kind of driving around, just kind of wanted to get a look of the area, you know, that the apartments were in, and we fell in love. We fell in love with everything about it. It's just so beautiful. So we were blown away by this apartment complex, and I think this is going to be the place, you guys. So here's a little tour of what this apartment has to offer. We were so blown away by the gym and how big it was, how large it was. This hotel, I say, this apartment complex offers everything that a luxury hotel offers their guests. This apartment complex offers their tenants, and we were just completely blown away. Each building has a coffee bar. It has a room that you can rent for get-togethers. The outdoor space has a fire pit, hammocks, cornhole, a pool area, just so much to do. And they even have the Amazon lockers that they do not charge for. So if you order from Amazon, everything will be put into a locker. We are super excited about the one bedroom. No room for a dining room table, but the bar has a lip so you're able to put bar stools. So not needed. We were just really pleased with the size and all of the finishes, and the price was amazing. Everything about this place was it for us, and definitely a place that we can see ourselves in. So I think this is going to be the place. I wanted to make sure to get it all on film so that we can look back at it and share it with you guys. But super, super excited that we found this place. It is close to everything, and you will hear me talk about that in just a minute. It is close to everything within walking distance or a $5 Uber, ride for me when I'm there. And it is just, it couldn't have been a more perfect location. Turns out it is only 12 minutes from the project for Ernie, this particular one. And so that is even better, and the traffic is almost zero. So I mean, talk about a perfect location. I cannot, but it's a great apartment, and I'm so happy that we have that checked off our list. Okay, that place is definitely it. So I think that's where we're going to secure. Hold on a second. My camera's a little dirty. Clean that off. Definitely that's the place. It is literally, you guys, next to a mall. Walmart, Target, Trader Joe's, Publix. It's within walking distance of everything. Restaurants. It's got a beautiful gym, you saw. That's open 24/7. There's public transit if I need it while I'm here. Uber, is going to be cheap. Maybe $5-10 if I want to Uber somewhere. It's literally going to be the perfect place. So, and they've got plenty of availability. Because it's not peak months that he needs to be moving here. So, so we're excited. We found our place. We did not expect it. It is only 10:24 in the morning. We found it. We have they emailed us everything. We'll go home. We'll solidify all of that. And, oh yeah, Sam's Club's right here. So here's Sam's Club. Ernie's gonna stop and get gas, but these are all like shopping. There's a mall, Dollar Tree, all back that way. I know you can't see. Walmart, that's a mall over there. Literally everything that we could want or need while being
Something in the way that you looked up on me is telling me I should go. Yeah, I wish I could get an answer, 'cause I don't even know my name right now. I don't know how to feel about this.
The drive to St. Augustine from Gainesville was so easy and so beautiful. It was two-lane road the whole way there, and what I just showed you was pretty much what the drive looked like. Just beautiful. We are entering the downtown historic area of St. Augustine now, and I started falling in love immediately with all of the architecture. It was so beautiful, you guys. I could not wait to get out of the car and start exploring. It is an amazing place to go visit. I think I mentioned it has so much history. It's worth reading up on as well. But we are entering the town here, and we're making our way to the front street. So I believe it's like the Bay Front, which is where our hotel was. So we got really lucky with our hotel and our room, and everything is just gorgeous. And right here is the main street. Like, this is the road you want to be on when you stay here, just so that you can have the ocean views. It's gorgeous. We didn't have ocean views. You guys will get to see what our view is in just a minute. But I couldn't wait to get out of the car and start exploring all these shops and restaurants and the little alleyways, which you guys will see in just a minute. It was so beautiful and so much fun to explore. We're pulling into our hotel now, and I'm going to give you guys a quick tour of our room.
Decide now, the sooner that I get to find out, the better I can get by. But I don't even know how to feel about it. Feel about it, how to feel about it. No, I don't even know.
Hands down, 10 out of 10. Ernie and I would stay here again in a heartbeat. You feel like you are staying in a place that you paid thousands of dollars a night for, as opposed to just a couple hundred. The people here treat you like royalty. It was an amazing experience to stay here. The people were just so kind, and it's beautiful. The beds were comfortable, the rooms were clean, and it smelled so good. I was searching the room trying to find out where that beautiful scent was coming from, and I couldn't. It smelled so good in this hotel. 10 out of 10. Hilton on the bayfront in St. Augustine. For me, it is beautiful. Here's our room. This is the little entryway, and the bathroom is right off of the entryway. Very nice. Really nice. Love it. And then the bedroom. We've got a view of the little, is that the alleyways? Oh my goodness, this is lovely. All the little shops are out here. There's a juice bar and a cafe. Oh, we need to go get a coffee. This is such a sweet room. I love it. Babe, I see a store I need to go look at. It's called Hive and Homestead. Oh, I see some cute stuff in there. Oh, this is adorable. I can't wait to get out. The bed looks so comfortable. What is this window? Oh, it's a little, and St. Augustine is like Europe. It's got all these little alleyways. It's so cool. I cannot wait. I'm so excited. Of course, I brought my pillow because I have to sleep with my pillow. But this is lovely. All right, let us get settled, and then we're gonna go out and see the town. We couldn't wait to get out and start walking around, especially after that drive. So the first thing we did was jump across the street and take a walk along the water and just look at all of the boats and the yachts, and oh, it was just so beautiful. But we couldn't wait to jump over to this is called the Castillo de San Marcos National Monument. It is built by the Spanish in St. Augustine to defend Florida and the Atlantic trade route. Castillo de San Marcos National Monument preserves the oldest masonry fortification in the continental United States and interprets more than 450 years of cultural intersections. You guys, it is amazing to walk on that property and to look at everything that it has to offer. We were just blown away by the whole thing. You have to go see it. There is just so much history in this little tiny town. It is amazing. Just the way it's built, the moat itself is mind-blowing that there's a moat. Here on the top tower, you get to see views of all of St. Augustine, the whole little historic town, and, you know, just get a feel and a vibe for how they lived back then. But this is where America started, and it's just really amazing to be there. So these are the little alleys. Now, earlier I mentioned just like Europe. I've never been to Europe. My mom was born and raised in Brussels, Belgium. She went home a few times. She would always tell us stories, so I'm assuming. However, this was very reminiscent for us of Boston. Boston is one of Ernie and I's favorite places to vacation. Also, a lot of history there as well. But these little alleyways, you know, were just so fun to walk through. If you love shopping, There is no lack of shopping in St. Augustine. I was just telling my daughter-in-law today that you need a week to shop here. In just this little part of St. Augustine, there is shopping galore. They have an art district with galleries, with local artists and well-named artists. They have a bed and breakfast district where if you wanted to stay at a beautiful bed and breakfast in a historic building, you could do that here in this area. But there was no lack of music and food and shopping and culture and just so much in this little area. We could have spent a whole week there and probably not seen anything. And it's one of those places that you visit, like Disneyland, where you want to take things home with you because you don't want to forget. You're afraid you're going to forget. And I'm so thankful that I have a YouTube channel and I was able to document all of this. But we walked over to the town square after dinner that evening and looked at all the beautiful lights. You'll notice that St. Augustine is full of Christmas lights right now. And that is because they have the Festival of Lights here for Christmas, and the lights stay up for the whole month of January. So the following weekend, the last weekend of January, is when they take everything down. But we were so thankful that we got to see this and how beautiful and magical it all was. It was such a beautiful vacation. It was a beautiful time away, and Ernie and I give it a 10 out of 10. If you've never been, you have to go. Okay, guys, I don't know where I left off because I didn't film at all yesterday. It was our 40th wedding anniversary, and I just wanted to be in the moment. So we had a fabulous day. This is a lovely vacation. If you are in the market for a vacation, somewhere tropical and beautiful with lots of shopping and lots of eateries, walking. You don't have to take your car anywhere, although we did check out our car yesterday and drove across the bridge. Let me turn you around and show you. There's that bridge over there, and that bridge takes you to the beach on the other side and the lighthouse. So we did that yesterday and went into a couple of antique stores, didn't buy anything. There wasn't anything that was interesting to me. And went and had a nice dinner last night. If you come to the St. Augustine area and you want a nice, romantic, delicious dinner, go see Michael's. Make reservations at Michael's. It was charming. It was cozy. It was great service, great food. I can't say enough nice things about it. It was lovely. But this town holds so much history. We did do the trolley ride yesterday. It takes about an hour and a half. And we tend to do that when we go on vacation. We walk as much as we can. Sorry, the navigation is telling us how to get out of here. We're on our way home. But we tend to do the trolley rides because it will help us see places that we may have missed while walking. So we enjoyed that. Michael, who sold us the tickets, was hilarious. He's a TikToker, and he was hilarious. So we had a good time talking with him. But the history, for instance, this is the whole oldest hotel in America, right? The oldest, first hotel in America. So people would come here and spend the summers, or I'm sorry, the winters here, the snowbirds, and it costs them $900 to stay for 3 months, which is the equivalent of $9,000, which is the equivalent today of $300,000. Isn't that crazy? So the wealthy of the wealthy stayed there. But anyways, there's so much history here. That's a red light, babe.
I couldn't see it.
It is a town full of history. It is the first Thanksgiving in America took place here. It's amazing. Just the shopping, the food, the history, everything. And you can walk it all. One thing we did not see here is Uber. Not that they don't exist, we just haven't noticed them, but you don't really need them because, like I said, everything's within walking distance, and the trolleys will take you to where you want to go. So we paid $130 for 2 trolley tickets, and the cool thing about that is just like any other city you visit and do those trolley tours, you can get on and off, and so we, you know, so you can see things. So it would have taken us across the bridge if we wanted to do that, but we wanted to, like, you know, check out antique stores and stuff, so we chose to drive. It is a great place to visit, so highly recommend. We stayed at the Hilton Bayfront, and it was amazing. The only thing that they don't have at this Hilton that we've always had at our Hiltons is coffee in the morning. For you to serve yourself. They have a Starbucks and it opens at 7 a.m. and you have to pay, just like if you were going to Starbucks. So that's the only difference from any of the other hotels. It was pretty high end. Just everybody treated you like you were staying at like a really schmancy, fancy place, which is kind of cool. So perfect for an anniversary weekend. Let's see, what else can I tell you about it? It's just amazing. So lovely. We'll definitely be back. There's so much to do, you guys. They have a bed and breakfast district within the historic area where we stayed. They have an art district, so local artists and bigger artists. There's galleries everywhere. We really enjoyed checking those out. Lots of art I couldn't afford. You know, I didn't bring an extra $300,000 with me or an extra $9,000 with me, but lots of beautiful art. I did pick up a local artist who does some, you know, things about St. Augustine to put in a frame when I get home, so I'm so excited about that. Did a little shopping, got a sweatshirt. I get a sweatshirt everywhere I go, and you guys know my addiction with sweatshirts. Yeah, it was just an amazing trip. We were so relaxed and just had such a good time. Now we're headed back. It's about a 7.5 hour drive with no traffic, so we'll see. I don't think we're going to go the same way we came. We're going to try and avoid Atlanta, which is where all the traffic is. So we're headed back, and I'm excited to get home. I cannot wait. I'm such a homebody. It is my thing. I like to be home, and I have some housework that I want to do, and of course, you know, that's just, I've been thinking, starting yesterday, I was like, I need to clean the top of the kitchen cabinets, I need to clean my pendant lights,
Please proceed to
all the things that,
road.
you know, go through my head, and I want to clean the inside of all the windows in the house too. So the snow has melted. We left, there was a ton of snow everywhere, and I've been paying attention to the ring, and my snow has melted finally, so we're gonna go home to no snow, and I'm so excited about that. No snow and lots of sunshine, so very excited about that. I hope that you guys enjoyed our anniversary vlog. It was fun to take you guys along with us. I hope that you guys found a new place that you might want to visit one day, and we enjoyed sharing it with you guys. Thanks so much for watching till the end, guys. I appreciate you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.